Paul, your QPR boys will be playing the Derby boys. This is how we think they're going to line up. Talk us through it. So what do you think? QPR, they're going to go for a 4-2-3-1?
No, I think it'd be a 4-2-1-2-1.
A what?
Was it 4-1-3-1-2-4-1?
Hang on, how are you lining up? How many players are you playing? You're only allowed 11.
4-2-1.
Is there 11 on there? We definitely got that right. Yeah, okay, right.
4-2-1, and then someone up front. I would play Parks in goal.
Yes.
Then I'd play Rodney and Stanley here.
Yeah.
And bring back the 76 boys and just flood. No,
and it'd still be younger than the team you got out anyway.
That's true.
That's a great line, isn't it? No, I mean, I would go exactly the same as we did against Wigan, and that was a great formation and great tactics, and it worked a treat because he actually got a spot on. When he brought on Samora and he opened them up. When he brought on Morrison, that dragged two players with him all the time as well, which means it opened it up for Charlie Austin to drift in.
Start with the same 11.
Yeah. I would do exactly the same as we did against Wigan because I think that opened the game up for us a lot more.
Yeah, I'm quite mesmerised by this tactics, Paul.
Is it touchscreen as well?
It is, but Ball Street have modestly covered it up with a whiteboard. But so you've got Zamora in behind Austin, do you think? Well, no, you bring on Zamora.
You bring on Zamora, and then you go 4-4-2 then.
Will Cranchard be fit? Because Cranchard played in behind Charlie Austin. Will he be fit?
He's getting fitter. He's not really getting slimmer. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking more and more like Jan.
Well, the game's only in a couple of weeks, So.
Yeah. So I mean, he could that quickly, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
And what about Barton and O'Neill? Can they handle Hughes and Hendrick, the runs from midfield?
Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Barton's been amazing, actually. I mean, considering he didn't want to play in the Championship last season, if you believe what you read on Twitter. Well, actually, he put it up himself. So you have to believe it.
I think that's true enough.
He kind of got hammered a wee bit, but he's come back this season. And to be fair, he's covered every bit of glass, and he's probably him surprisingly. And O'Neill of late have been working really well together. And James McLean felt so bad he had to dive the other night to try and get penalties. So we're doing something right. So.
That's very true. Matt, what about Derby? Derby probably play, we think, a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Quite expansive.
Well, as I say, I think Hughes and Hendrick are key for midfield, making those runs into the box. They both get goals. Obviously, up front, Chris Martin, 25 goals this year, so he's an important player for them. And out wide as well, Russell and Ward. I think their pace against the two fullbacks could be crucial.
These two, in case you weren't following. I think it's quite nicely poised, this one.
But then you got Junior Hoyler who could come into it as well, I think. He's due a big game, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he won the penalty the other night.
Well, he didn't win it, his man dived in like a reckless
lunatic. Well, but to be fair to Hoyler, though, he played it well, because he knew what was going to happen, and I think he just
he used his psychic
happily
as well.
walked into the challenge, which was well played.
There was a penalty, though, and to be fair, I think he's come along a long way. They've also got a young lad called Young, who's just made the Korean World Cup squad. Now, the last 4 or 5 games, he's made a hell of a difference as a sub, but he's come on because he's just bombed down the wing and done the unusual thing of crossing the ball, which is Samoa's using to bring Austin into the game. So, actually, no, we're going to win.
You're actually more confident
now.
we
are. When the tactic balls comes out.
At the start of the playoffs, my feelings were that Derby would be the team. They finished third. They went into the playoffs in really good form. They're a young team. They're full of energy. The only question mark you're going to have is whether they can handle the occasion. Can they handle the Wembley occasion? Whereas you've got that experience of Queen's Park Rangers. Personally, I think they've got extra legs than Queen's Park Rangers, and I think Derby might just do it.
There we are. Well, it's one for Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Do tweet us at Ball Street to let us know who you think's going to go up or down, and what do you think of the tactics board? Do let us know, or maybe not. Actually, keep your comments to yourself there. Stay tuned on ballstreet.co.uk for more playoff chat.